What do you want? Content? I'll give you content. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jake. It's my collection. This is the part where I nod and act like I'm listening. Um, Ryan Reynolds. You can see the thumbnail. I love Ryan Reynolds. I think he's a great actor. Um, First time I ever saw him was in Van Wilder. First time I met one of my best friends. Um, he was a super goth and, you know, watched The Crow a lot and From Hell way too many times and didn't smile. And I got him to watch Van Wilder, Family Guy, and South Park. Those are things that I find enjoyable. I know how to be sad. I also know how to make people laugh most of the time. And Van Wilder was one of the first movies that I had. I'd hold it up, but it's in here somewhere. I really only recommend the first one. The second one, Book of Taj or whatever, or yeah, it's fine. Um, but Ryan Reynolds. Let's talk about it through some other movies. We all know Van Wilder. I think he channeled Chevy Chase in that movie quite well, and not the asshole part of Chevy Chase. So let's start off with Just Friends. What do you think I was going to do? Deadpool? That comes later. Gotta work up to that shit. Because Just Friends is one of the reasons why I keep saying to myself, they're showing Nicholas Sparks the Notebook. Nicholas Sparks is a good writer, did the Notebook. He was a fat kid in high school. She was the hot girl he was in love with. They never got together. Also, if you've ever seen that picture of Anna Faris eating the banana, looking all sexy or whatnot, this is where it's from. She's kind of that girl in this, and like she's his girlfriend, but he doesn't want to deal with her anymore because she's fucking crazy, and it's really good. Chris Klein, that was the other guy. Sorry, I had to look at the back of the box real quick. I'll show you the back of the box. How about that shit? Um, anyway, camera does weird shit when you do that. This is a great movie. If you liked Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart, it's like this, but without all the action. It's literally the same basic principle of the movie, except, well, not exactly. Central Intelligence, great movie. Definitely Maybe, from the makers of Love Actually, movie I've never seen. I have watched Definitely Maybe a few times. If you've ever watched How I Met Your Mother and wanted to punch the screen because that fucking show makes no goddamn rational amount of fucking sense. You notice I hate that show? I don't see how it lasted past one season, to be honest. I don't get it. Because everybody's just, probably because everybody's like, oh, where's he going to meet the mother? In the last fucking episode, it's fucking stupid. You want that in an hour and a half? Here you go. Definitely Maybe. And it's a much better movie. Obviously, she knows you're the mom. You don't as the audience, and it's kind of a trick that way. It's a very, very well done movie. Fuck it, I'll show you the back of that one too. You know, I think it's Abigail. Is it Abigail Breslin? Yeah, she's a good actress. Elizabeth Banks, Rachel Weisz, Isla Fisher, and I don't know who the hell Derek Luke is. That's a good movie. I've already posted this one. That's the one in my feed that has the weird thing of a disembodied head that he's feeding cereal to. The voices. He does the voice of the dog and the evil cat, kind of like a Dilbert situation if he murdered people. It's kind of uncomfortable because he does murder somebody, but it feels like a John Waters movie. If you've seen what I did with Serial Mom, basically I talked to a camera. You don't have to see that part of it. Watch Serial Mom. Kathleen Turner. Good movie. John Waters. Watch everything. I haven't seen Pink Flamingos. It's on my list. back to Ryan Reynolds. The voices. This was done before Deadpool. I said afterwards in the video, and I had to write down before. Because my brain's stupid. Hitman's Bodyguard. Motherfucker. That's the other homeboy. Samuel motherfucking Jackson. Again, I'm pretty sure that's the only way to pronounce his name. Back of that box. It's good. I think it's pretty damn funny. They have a sequel coming out, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it was the Hitman's Bodyguard's wife or something like that. I am looking forward to it. Ryan Reynolds, you are a Canadian treasure and an American one, and a fucking world treasure, in my opinion. That mobile mint ad that he just did left me in stitches, man. Like, for real. Like, don't aviation and mint. Watch that shit. His YouTube channel is pretty funny. And of course, duh. You want to talk about Deadpool? I love Deadpool. Make a third one, you prick. Or don't. You know, if you're not up to it, it's fine. I don't mind. You nailed the character. I forgive you for all the other mistakes, which you made up for in this one. When he travels through time and whatnot. That's the jokes. He's good in that. I don't own Green Lantern. I thought I did, but again, that was my roommate. Same weirdo. Also, he's made some music. I don't know if by now I've reviewed a couple of his songs. It's Phantom Raoul. I don't know if he goes by any of it now. I think he's just a dad. But Danny, you're out there. What up, homie? Deadpool. I saw this in the theaters, and I nearly pissed myself laughing. I went like straight from work, and I saw like a midnight showing of it. I fucking loved it. I give it the 4 Golden Girls. It's the best picture of the year. The video game was excellent, in my opinion, too. I thought he did. It wasn't him doing that. That was Nolan North doing the acting on that. Don't know Nolan North. He also has a channel called Retro Replay. Watch his stuff. I think he's a great actor. Maybe not like an actor, but as like a character actor, he nails it. Because I mean, he's Uncharted. He's Nathan Drake, for fuck's sake. If he does nothing else in his life, he will always be Nathan Drake. And here, if you remember what I said from another video, probably a couple of them, being Fantastic and Timothy Fantastic. This is why I was talking about that. This has nothing to do with Ryan Reynolds. I just like this shit. I like all of Kevin Smith's movies. I'm trying to find a copy of Red State, at least on Blu-ray or DVD or some kind of copy. I don't know if it ever made it that way. I have seen it, and I thought it was well done. I did own Tusk, but I loaned it out to another friend who I haven't seen in a long time. But this is the third of his album, A Threevening with Kevin Smith, where he tells stories and, answers questions from the audience. It's a Q&A with a director and a stand-up routine. It's kind of brilliant that way. So if you want to watch Silent Bob talk for 2 hours, I highly recommend it. This one is the really long one, because there's the first one and the second one, but this is like 5 hours of him talking in different places. I thought were great. And also, non sequitur. Remember A Christmas Story? This is also kind of connects to that, because it's about people telling stories. The book is really good. It's a selection from In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash, which I think is fucking hilarious. The stories by that guy are great. Hearing him narrate over it is great. Was it Gene Shepard? Yeah. Watch A Christmas Story if you haven't. If you're a kid in the 80s, if you're a kid in the 90s, hell, I'm pretty sure you're a kid today. This fucking thing is never going out of fucking style. I still pronounce fragile as fragile. I never will stop doing that and thinking about how sexy legs are. And that was my back cracking because I had a serious pain. I should have paused, but fuck you. You know they made a sequel to this? It's really good, actually. It has Daniel Stern in it as the dad. Yeah, the guy from Home Alone who broke into the house now has his own family. You get a little bit of a close up on that. See if it'll focus on that. Basically, Ralphie's a little bit older. He wants to get a girlfriend and a car. Sure, why not? Here's the back of that one because it's kind of cool. It's got a few things on there. It got the lamp came back, and it's a whole bunch of other stories from the same book and from the same author that they made into something else. It kind of feels like a movie that they made today with a lot of the green screen, but it was made in 2012. I like it. If you liked A Christmas Story, you'll like that. You will. I totally believe you will. Did I cover everything? See, I write shit down. Not always. Blade Trinity. Oh yeah, I couldn't find. I have Blade 2. Roommate had Blade Trinity, but I remember it being so fucking awful. Because it's the one where he just checked out on. I hated that. And the reason I have it on the Ryan Reynolds list is because he did more fucking acting than anybody in there. Also, Patton Oswalt. What's up? And that's all the ones that I could remember Ryan Reynolds being in that I thought I owned. Also, Alien Nation. There you go. That's if you watch another video, watch that one. Like, subscribe. I'm Jake. This is my collection. It's 2 in the goddamn morning. I've enjoyed my time being here. I've enjoyed recording this. My neighbor can hear me. I don't give a shit. I had to listen to him rail his girlfriend the other night. And you can hear it through the fucking walls. You're hitting it hard, man. Please stay safe out there. Wear a mask if you must. Or pants if you have to. And I will see you guys later. And we'll have some fun doing something else. I don't know what that'll be. Because chaos is fun. Chaos control!